Voruna is really broken right now, and I'm not even joking. Since DE introduced the Prey of Dinar augment combined with her second ability, Voruna can spread status effects over a wide area. Just look at this.
What the fuck is this?
Luko ilang.
Are you ready to die, bitch?
Target locked.
Oh shit, not good.
Let me show you how it works. First, let's briefly talk about Voruna's skills. Voruna's passive skill gives you 4 different buffs that are super useful. If you hold her first skill, Shroud of Dinar, it increases parkour velocity by 50%. If you hold her second skill, Fangs of Raksh, it grants complete resistance to new status effects. Holding her third skill, Lycath's Hunt, imbues Voruna's melee weapon with an additive 100% heavy attack efficiency. And if you hold her fourth skill, Ulfrun's Descent, it gives you an extra life when you're about to die.
Thanks to denial, I'm immortal.
Now let's talk about her first skill, Shroud of Dinar. It makes Voruna invisible. And not just that, it also gives her buffs like increased movement, speed, critical damage, critical chance, and status chance for her melee weapon. However, if you use your melee weapon, the invisibility effect will disappear. If you use the augment Prey of Dinar, it makes enemies receive increased damage vulnerability. And when combined with her second skill, Fangs of Raksh, it spreads status effects over a wide area. Her second skill, Fangs of Raksh, applies 5 random status effects at 10 stacks each on an enemy. When the target dies, it spreads those status effects to nearby enemies. My advice? Make sure you apply the gas status effect on enemies so that when they die, it deals area damage. Her third skill, Lycath's Hunt, has a chance to drop a universal orb. If you kill an enemy with a melee weapon, it drops a health orb. And if you get a headshot, it drops an energy orb. The duration of this skill increases if you apply 5 status effects first, so make sure to use her second skill beforehand. Her fourth skill, Ulfrun's Descent, is really interesting. It turns you into wolf mode and gives you 5 charges for slash damage. If you manage to kill an enemy with this skill, the damage multiplies up to 10 times. However, if you don't use the augment Ulfrun's Endurance, your charges will run out. So, I recommend using Ulfrun's Endurance to keep the charges and the 10 times damage multiplier. Now, let's talk about the build for Voruna so everyone can enjoy her. My build focuses on 190% range and the mecha set to spread status effects over a wider area. I use Flow plus Equilibrium for energy management. You might be wondering why my strength is only 84%. Don't worry. You'll get an additional 60% strength from Mold Augmented, and 78% strength plus 39% efficiency from Arcane Impetus. Why? Because the more status effects you apply using Warframe abilities, the more Arcane Impetus multiplies its effect. Since Voruna's second skill applies a lot of status effects, this Arcane is a must-have. In total, you'll get 78% plus 84% plus 60% equals 222% strength, which is more than enough. For my companion, I use the Sunika Build. Why Sunika? Because of its ability, Savagery, which quickly rushes a number of enemies within a radius and knocks them down. And if you use Voruna's first skill, Sunika will automatically become invisible as well, so it can still help you kill enemies while in invisible mode. Here's the build for Sunika. Contagious Bond and Momentous Bond for extra damage and spreading status effects. Combined with Voruna's first and second skills, this makes Sunika overpowered. Pack Leader gives Overguard. Just use Voruna's fourth ability, and Sunika will get Overguard. Synth Deconstruct is for extra health orbs, which is useful since Voruna's build uses Equilibrium. Mecha Recharge enhances the Mecha set effect, spreading status effects even further. Hunter Command helps apply /status effects. For Sunika's Claws, I use a combination of Frenzied Posture and Magnetic Claws to increase status duration. That's why I recommend using Voruna's second skill until you get the gas status effect. So when enemies die, the gas status lasts longer. Maul adds extra damage, and Bite increases critical chance and critical damage. You can get these mods from sabotage missions in Savantes on Earth. Burning Claws converts all status effects into heat and increases status chance. You can get this mod from the business in Fortuna on Venus. Precision Conditioning converts base damage into /damage. This mod is available from Master T. Sanai in Cetus. Mecha Overdrive and Hunter Synergy add extra status chance and critical chance depending on your primary weapon. You can get Mecha Overdrive from Fortuna bounties on Venus and Hunter Synergy from Cetus bounties on Earth. Immunity Resistance provides additional status damage. You can get this mod from Sun in the Necrolisc on Deimos. For your primary weapon, you can use Paris Prime Incarnon. If you don't have the Incarnon version, don't worry. In this video, I'm just using the normal Paris Prime, and it's more than enough. The build focuses on maximizing status chance and critical chance to boost Sunika's claw damage. For secondary and melee weapons, it's optional. You can use your favorite weapons. Personally, I use a secondary with Amalgam Barrel Diffusion and the melee weapon, Praedos, to make Voruna's movement speed even faster. And that's the Voruna build I wanted to share. I hope DE doesn't nerf her skills. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Warframe tips. If you have any questions about Warframe, feel free to write in the comment or join our Discord. Thanks for watching and supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. See you in the next video.